What is impermanence?
Permanence is our explanation for the moment-to-moment change that we perceive. Every moment feels different. That's what we say. We have a label of what the moment is. That's one definition of a moment. It's like finger snap kind of thing. And it's also accounting for the fact that everything that is compounded falls apart. And because everything we see, like we can start analyzing. So if we start analyzing myself, for example, I came together through my parents' egg and sperm, and so therefore I got born. All these conditions of food, everything made this person, their air, everything. And then at one point, all of this falls apart. We call death. And when that's like one lifespan of one compounded thing. And so that we can say about tables too, about inanimate things and animate things. And that's like a label for this change. And because we perceive, like for example, I think I'm a self, which is a whole entity, we say maybe I am impermanent. And so impermanence is an entry into letting go of the grasp of something that's whole and unchanging, like to say, oh, I'm the same person that I was when I was born, I was going to die. Well, I'm actually not, because I'm not having the views anymore and the feelings that I had when I was a teenager or a kid. And I don't know who I'm going to be like when I'm, in 10 years, if I'm going to still have the same experiences or it's going to be different, And so to say this is like one continuous person, the same person, it's just it's a designation of something that's constantly changing. And this constant change we call impermanence, but we call it's an entry and into something that's maybe more than that, is selfless. That's what the Buddha suggested. It doesn't have a whole, it doesn't have a self. For me, it was an entry. I was saying that that impermanence is for me an entry into this present moment. So if I follow these and contemplations about impermanence, these thoughts about impermanence that I just mentioned, they are for me help me to enter something that's larger, which we call present moment.